Good day class, my name is Isa Ahoizaramatu. I'm here together with other members of my group to discuss on the topic given to us by our lecturer, Dr. Y.F. Zakaria, on sport and game. By the end of this lesson, students should be able to narrate the history and development of volleyball and soccer, demonstrate the skills and techniques involved in playing volleyball and soccer, apply the rules and regulations governing the game volleyball and soccer, list the officials of the game and their function, list the facilities and equipment used for the game. History and development on volleyball. Volleyball was invented by William Morgan in America in the year 1895. The International Volleyball Association was formed in 1947, Volgamic in 1964, and the association was Volgamic in 1964 and was first played at the Olympic Games in Tokyo and Japan. The Nigerian Volleyball Federation was formed in 1970 with Dr. J.C. Omoruwa as its first chairman. It was a game played between two teams of 6 players each. It can be played by sexes. Basic skills and techniques in volleyball are the serve or service, the pass, the setup, the speaking, the blocking, the dinging, the volleyball, the dinking, the retrieving. The serve or service. Service is the act of putting the game into start or play. It is usually done by number 1 player. The pass. The pass is the act of moving the ball from one player to another within a team or among teammates. The setup. Setup is done within a team to aid skipping or to make teammates or return a high ball coming from the opposing team. Skipping can be described as a forceful or offensive hit of a set ball with a jump over the net. Blocking. Blocking is the act of encountering any skipped ball by the opponent. It's usually executed by 2 or 3 players. Dinging. This is described as the act of contracting low ball with the first arm joined. Rolling ball. This is the act of keeping the ball on the air during playing. During this process, the fingertips are spread to avoid a cup shape into which the ball fits. Dinking. This is a soft or gentle drop of a shoot ball. It is done when the forward opposing player are far away from the front and the opposing player sees the opportunity to make points. Retrieving. This is the act of getting back or regaining a ball sent from the opposition team, thereby allowing or preventing the ball from touching the ground. I will stop here and my colleagues will continue.
Good day, everyone. My name is Hawa Mukhtar, and I am the next presenter. I will continue from the rules and regulations in volleyball. Now, the first rule states that a team shall be made up of 6 players. Then, the ball is put into play by a service from baseline. A point can be scored only when the ball is landed on the opponent's side of court, either through spiking, dinking, or blocking. To win a set, a team must first score 25 points with a minimum of 2 points lead. 6 substitutes are allowed on a game. The rotation of the player during a game or match to clockwise. Now we have officials and their duties. There are 4 officials in a volleyball game. First, we have the referee. He has authority over players and officials. His decision is final. He penalizes violations made by players, captains, and coaches. The umpire. He is the assistant to the referee. He supervises the rotational order and position of the players. He authorizes substitution requested. He keeps the official time of timeouts. He notifies the referee of any crossing the center line. The scorer. The scorer keeps record of the player's name and the number. He records the score. He notes all timeouts. He supplies the referee the relevant information all the time. The 4 linesmen. Each of them is placed by the basic lines diagonally opposite each other to watch the height of the ball in the court. When it bounces out of the court, they indicate the use of equipment used in volleyball. We have the court, which is rectangular in shape, the net, the ball, the referee stand, the whistle, the scoreboard or sheet, The players wear, that is, the jerseys, the shorts, socks, and sports shoes. History and development of soccer. According to history, the origin of soccer cannot be easily traced or determined, but a historian reported that soccer originated in Greece, where it was called Harpaston. The Romans adopted it and passed it on to England. The English monarchs at that time saw the game as rough and a treat to archery, but it was later embraced and called association football, while Americans called it soccer. The game was brought to Nigeria by the colonials on the early 19th century. The English Football Association was formed in 1904. One Federation International Football Association too was also formed. We have basic skills in soccer. We have kicking, passing, dribbling, the throw-in, heading, trapping, shooting, and tackling. So my colleague will continue from where I stopped.
Good day, class. My name is Kamauddin Abdulaziz, and I'll be taking us on the rules and regulations in soccer. The following are the rules and regulations of the soccer game. The positioning of the player on the field should be rightly done from the goalkeeper to the outside left. The game should be started after the referee has tossed a coin for the two captains to choose an end of the pitch. The referee then blows the whistle. The game is played with the duration of 90 minutes divided into two equal halves of 45 minutes each, an interval of 10 to 15 minutes of reset allowed. A goal is scored if the ball is played across the goal line between the goalpost and crossbar, either on the group or in the air. Penalty offenses that can attract penalties are attached to various offenses or infringement committed. Officials in soccer. The following are the officials in soccer games: the referee, the assistant referee, the match commissioner, the commentator. Equipment used in soccer: the ball, the net, the whistle, the flag, corner, centers, and referee flag. Jerseys, football wears, flag posts, shine guys, stopwatch, referee cards. Referee cards, yellow and red. Thank you for listening.